We are live. We are live. We are live. Let's begin, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, real estate professionals from the north, south, east, and west. It is going to be one of the best days of your life in real estate. Do not worry if that sales is not coming. Do not worry if you have never done real estate in your life. Do not worry if you are struggling to sell. Do not worry if you need an extra means of income. You need something on the side. This particular training is the best of the lot. Day one of the training, we're able to cover everything on mindset because we can't be talking about money. We can't be talking about millions, hundreds of millions. We can't be talking about making 6 figures, 7 figures in real estate, and you have the wrong mindset. So, ladies and gentlemen, what did we do? We had to we had to first attend to the most important thing. A lot of people don't feel it's the most important, but trust me, for me, it is the most important thing. If you are not wired properly, if you do not get the right foundational training, trust me, you will still struggle to sell real estate. It is not a course. It has happened over and over and over. If you do not know if you don't have the right training, if you don't have the right mindset, if you are not properly introduced to real estate, trust me, you are still going to struggle. And that is why I made sure that I followed the right real estate pattern, the right step by step you are supposed to follow as a realtor. And what did we do? We started from abundance mindset. Then the next training we did introduction to real estate. We talked about introduction to real estate and land ownership. We were able to cover all there is to know about land documents. And I answered a lot of questions, questions that have been bothering people that have been in the real estate for a long time, on basic fundamentals, on real estate titles, legal terms, real estate terminologies that a real estate professional is supposed to know. Because all of these things that we take for granted that we feel are not important, they really are very important. A client will buy from you when you open your mouth to speak like an authority, when you open your mouth to speak like someone who knows real estate, someone who is not just doing real estate to sell. Yesterday, we spoke about the difference between an agent, a realtor, and a broker. A client will be blown away when you are sounding like a realtor or you are sounding like a broker, not like an agent, because you know all there is to know. You all know all the fundamentals, and when you explain it to a client, they can feel it. Because when you know something, there's this extra confidence you have, there's this chip on your shoulder, there's this extra feeling you get when you know real estate. So we didn't just start from selling, we started from the roots. And if you attended both day one and day two, I'm going to give you a massive congratulations, because those two trainings just gave you an edge over some people that have been in the industry for 5, 6, 7 years. Trust me, a lot of people don't know those things that we covered, those foundational things they should know. Do you understand? So that when you are talking, by the time you are done with this real estate training and you are getting your certificate, you will talk like somebody who didn't just stumble into real estate. You will talk like somebody who is well trained, and they will ask you, where did you get your real estate training from? You can confidently say that Mr. Property, the property. Do you understand? Like I said, having real estate knowledge is not good, is not enough. Implementation is key. Day one, we said speed is greater than perfection. And I hope all the things we've spoken about, you have started implementing them. I'm sure some of you have tried to rewatch the day one and the day two. We are not making those links available. We prefer when people watch it in real time. These trainings are free. We're not asking for a dime from anybody. Nobody from my company will reach out to you and tell you to pay 1 naira. So if we are burning 4 or 5 hours giving a free training that originally cost us millions of naira, that I charge millions of naira for, and I am giving it to you for free, I will really, really appreciate if you are part of the training, you watch it live, you implement, because all of this is defeated if at the end of the day my people are not winning. The essence of this is for everybody to win. I'm looking at my right hand side, I'm seeing somebody driving a Bugatti. I'm looking at my left hand side, I'm seeing somebody driving a Maybach or an Aston Martin. I'm like, wow. Now, those are professional realtors. So you are welcome once again to day 3 of the real estate series, the Project 7-Figure Realtor Masterclass. This is the day 3. Day 1, we've tackled identity engineering and abundance mindset. Day 2, we trashed everything on introduction to real estate. We introduced real estate, we talked about land ownership. We spread our tentacles. We covered so much. We even started from what is real estate. Foundational training, we started from what is real estate. We are not trying to, we didn't rush you. We started from what is real estate. We explained the meaning of a portfolio in ABC formats, because I promised myself this will be the best real estate training anybody has ever attended. So all through the training, I don't think I've used any big terminology or big real estate term. I've been able to interpret my training and break it down into fragments. Real estate ABC training. I think that I ought to have called the training real estate ABC, because we broke it down into fragments. We explained like a 5-year-old. The training from the very beginning has been very simple and easy to understand. When we're explaining title, I explained excision, right of occupancy, C of O, gazette, registered survey. I even told you the meaning of the difference between a registered survey and a regular survey. We have been breaking it down so far. So if you are just joining if you are just joining day 3, yes, you have missed day 1 and day 2, but you need to still congratulate yourself, because your life is about to change. Day 3, what are we doing today? Today we are covering real estate sales systems and closing strategies. The training you are going to get today is the difference between the 1% in real estate and those that are not selling. The difference is just the 1% and those that are making money back to back consistently. The difference is they have a system. The other 99%, they post, they do videos, and they hope. There is no system. They hope and pray. They post flyers, they do videos, they run ads. And they are praying and hoping somebody sees the ad, clicks on the ad, and makes an inquiry. It doesn't work that way. There is a system, and this system is not limited to real estate alone. This system applies to every business out there. You have to create a system. 3 S's. System, structure, and strategies. They all share a symbiotic relationship. You cannot run a system without your business having a structure, and you cannot make money from that business if you don't have sales strategies in place. 3 S's. So if you're just joining us, and for those that don't know me, let me assume that some people joining don't know, they've never met me. I am Dr. Mayomi Williams, aka Mr. Property the Property. And I'm sure the name Mr. Property the Property sounds more familiar because a lot of people know that nickname, but they don't know my real name. So I am Dr. Miami Williams, the MD CEO of Cozy Havens Limited. You're welcome to the Realtor Masterclass. If you're just joining us, if you've joined us before, you know the tradition. If you're just joining us, we need you to do three things as you join. Number one, enter the comment section and introduce yourself. We want to know you. We want to meet you. Tell us, I am so, and so. The next thing we expect you to do for us is to like. And the third and final thing is to subscribe. You see, life is not hard. Just three things. Introduce yourself in the comment section. You like this video. The third thing you expected to subscribe. So let me check the comment section. Let me welcome people. And the only reason we do this is we stall intentionally so that more people can join us. We know how the business is. Some people might be out there on the field, they intend joining, so they might probably join late. I know it's not fair on the part of those that join early, and we need to respect people that join early, but at the same time, we all want to make money. We are all here to make money. So what do? Let's use style to wait for them. And how do you do that? Just enter the comment section. I need you to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself in the comment section, please. If you're watching this, introduce yourself in the comment section. Okay. Hello. You're welcome. Kennel7998. Please, what is your name? I want to know you. Yes, I made some promises when we started the entire series. I promised Evan and Ned, I promised to give Olawumi Okikiola, you're welcome. I promised Evan and Earth, I promised to give out some resources. I'm a man of my word. I'm supposed to give out those resources. But for my observation from the day one and day two, we noticed a bit of nonchalance. So we decided to hold on to those resources. We're only going to share them with people that are really interested, and want to implement. We are not making it public anymore because those resources I'm giving out are resources that probably took me between 3 to 5 years to create. These are the resources I use as a realtor to sell. So if I am giving them out, I should be giving them out to those that will appreciate it and know the value. So ladies and gentlemen, introduce yourself, comment section. In three things we expect from you. Introduce yourself, like this video. We expect you to like this video, and what else? We expect you to subscribe. In the next 2 minutes, we'll begin. So please join us. Invite your friends. If you're a realtor, post this on your WhatsApp status. No be only you need money. Sometimes the favor or the help you can do for people is a lot of times it is not usually monetary. There are times you can change people's lives even without giving them 1 naira. You can change people's lives without giving them 1 naira. And some of those little efforts you are making in making sure that they succeed as well, a lot of people will hold it in high esteem. So what am I asking you to do? I'm asking you to share this video, inform your friends, share this video, tell them to come and watch something that will change their life. If they are realtors, if you have been in the industry for long, they are struggling to sell, send them this link. If they have never done real estate and you feel it is a good sector for them to make money, because trust me, you will make money, and you make the hell out of money in real estate only if you follow the right system, only if you know how to close a deal, only if you have a perfect structure, only if you have the proper things in place. And we are not assuming you know all of these things automatically, because there is no place where it is being taught. It is from trainings like this that you learn. So share this video. We're waiting. Share this video. Tell a friend, let a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that they're about to watch the best real estate sales video they have ever watched in their life. So if you want us to proceed, type dodo. If you're just joining us for the first time, that dodo is usually our password. My trainings are very interactive. I don't like talking to myself. So what do? I give out certain passwords that people say. That means people are not sleeping, they are writing, they are paying attention. So if you are part of this class, you are good to go, you're enjoying this training, and you want us to kick off, want us to start this march called Real Estate Sales Systems and Closing Strategies, type dodo in the comment section. Type dodo in the comment section. Type dodo, 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 dodo. Dodo is Dodo is our password. Dodo is our password. Hot brown dodo. So I've seen one dodo. I need more dodos, please. More dodo, more dodo. If I get 2 dodos, we start. If I get 2 dodos, we start. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. If you're just joining us, introduce yourself, like, and subscribe. Those are the only things we request for. If you're just joining us, we need you to introduce yourself, like, and subscribe. Introduce yourself, like, and subscribe. Introduce yourself, like, and subscribe. Those are the only things we expect from you. Those are the only things we expect from you. Introduce yourself. We have more people. We have more people. Please introduce yourself. We want to meet you. Kindly introduce yourself, like, and subscribe. I'm sharing my screen now. So like I said, my trainings are usually interactive. I don't like talking to myself. So what I'll be sharing are extracts of the training. So what you are reading is from a book I'm preparing for realtors out there, but you are getting it live and direct. So let's just say you are getting you are getting the best from the best before it is being released out there. So if you're just joining us, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. I want to meet you. So we've gotten 2 dodos already. So let us begin. Let's begin. So day 1, we covered the basis of the basis. We covered mindset, abundance mindset, whichever one you call it. We covered abundance mindset and identity engineering, because a lot of us that have been in the industry for long, we know that it's real estate goes beyond selling. It goes beyond come and buy, come and buy. If you don't, there's this saying that if you want to be rich, do what the rich do. So we had to teach ourselves. We had to create a new mindset. We did like an identity shift. We prepared ourselves. We taught ourselves affirmations. We taught ourselves journaling. We taught ourselves gratitude journals. We taught ourselves how to drink water, how to be hydrated, how to sleep on time. We taught ourselves habits of the 1%, the things the 1% in the industry are doing. We did not even talk about sales. On the day 1, we didn't talk about sales. We talked about what the 1% do, daily habits of the top selling realtors. What are the things they do? Where do they hang out? The type of food they eat, the type of network they have. We covered all of that on day 1. On day 2, we started real estate, and we started from the foundation. We covered everything on introduction on real estate. We talked about the Land Use Act. We talked about all of the different titles. We talked about real estate terminologies. We talked about land sizes. We talked about difference between agent, broker, realtor. We talked about portfolio. We talked about shiny object syndrome, how to identify the company to sell for. We talked about common scams to avoid as a realtor. We talked about due diligence, meaning of a due diligence, and how to conduct a due diligence. Day one, day two, we have covered so much. Now we have learned. Now it is time to earn. So here today we are going to talk about one thing, and the simple truths in real estate. For those that attend my training, they know that I'm always extremely blunt. And the first blunt saying you are going to hear today is, if you don't know how to close a deal, then you have to learn how to staff. It's either you learn to close or you learn to staff. Because the truth is, you are not paid to post. You are not paid to post. You get paid to close. You are not paid to post, you are paid to close. If you don't post, and if you don't close, ladies and gentlemen, you will starve. Harsh, it sounds really, really harsh, but it is what it is. If you don't close, if you don't seal a deal, you will starve. As simple as that. So today we are going to be covering several things. Well, one thing I can assure you of one thing, we cannot finish today. We cannot finish today. It's probably for the sales systems, we'll probably split it into two. And I'm sure there are two trainings that I know we are going to split into two. That is sales. And another one is content creation, because those that know Mr. Property, they know I'm obsessed with content creation. So content creation is not something we can do within 3 hours, 4 hours. So we are not going to finish anyway. So we split that as well. So today we are going to cover a whole lot of ground, as much as we can. Number one, you are going to learn how to generate interest. Number two, you are going to learn how to handle objections. Number three, you are going to understand client psychology. You need to know when you're on the right track. You need to know when a deal is sealed, even before the client makes any payment. You will know when a deal is sealed. Do you understand? You understand client psychology. You understand how a client thinks. You understand the language a client wants to hear. All of those things, you are learning them today. You're also going to learn how to pitch what you are selling like a CEO, like a boss, how to talk like a CEO, how not to sell like a marketer, how not to sell like an agent, how to pitch like a CEO. The swagger in your work, the way you talk, the way you walk, how you talk. We're going to talk about different type of pitches. We talk about elevator pitches. We talk about introductory pitches. We're going to cover all of that. And we're also going to learn a master follow-up strategies that convert. These are proven strategies that have worked for the best of the best in the industry. This is a proven global strategy. You are going to learn all of that today. So we are going to be spilling a lot of industry secrets, and you from this training you will understand why you are not doing well and why others are doing well. If you're just joining us, please introduce yourself in the comments. Please introduce yourself in the comments. And finally, you are going to learn how to close deals like a boss. How to close deals like a boss. So I'm supposed to cover each within 60 to 90 minutes. But God help us. God help us. We have so much to cover. Now, as a realtor, you're expected to track certain things. If you're not tracking these things, you are a learner. If you're not tracking these things daily, if you're just starting real estate and you don't know the things to track, you have to track these things daily. Number one, you don't need, we talked about accountability partner, but you yourself, you need to be self-accountable. Oh, Row Heights, you're welcome. Row Heights Real Estate, you're welcome. I don't cite my people small. If you're a realtor, yes, we said we are going to give you an accountability partner, but you need to be self-accountable. If you are not self-accountable, if you are not tracking these things daily, that means you fall into the category of those that hope and pray. Let me post video and hope somebody reaches out to me. Number one, the things you are expected to track daily as a realtor. You're expected to track leads, track how many leads you have generated. Number two, you're expected to track conversations. You're expected to track conversations. The best-selling realtors know the secrets that conversation leads to conversion. If you are not chatting people, if you are not gisting with people, if you are not entering DMs, if you are not replying comments, you are not ready to sell. You are depending on sponsor dad. Sorry to break your heart. Sponsor dad is still converting, but not as much as before. How are the best-selling real estate, the best-selling realtors, how are they making money? They are making money because they are visible. Visibility is the new currency. They are everywhere. They are commenting here. They are entering people's DM. People like their posts. What do? They profile those people. They check out those people. They enter those people's DM. They pitch to them. They enter people's DM on LinkedIn. They are everywhere. If you go on Google My Business, you will see them. What do they have that you don't have? They are more visible than you. People can see them than you. If somebody types something, somebody types land in Ibadan, do you appear? The question is, they appear because they have done video on land in Ibadan. They have posted something on land in Ibadan. They have done YouTube video on land in Ibadan. They have posted on something on TikTok on land in Ibadan. They are Google My Business. They are post on Google My Business. They have optimized it for land in Ibadan. They have property listings. They are on Nigerian property center. They have posted one property. They've optimized it for land in Ibadan. They are on Gigi. They have posted a property and put land in Ibadan. So the question is, if I now want to buy land and I go on Google and I type land in Ibadan, how is it impossible for you not to appear? It is those that are putting in the work that are more visible. Do you understand? So, like I said, conversations. Don't worry, I think I'm getting distracted. But you don't enter body because conversations alone, conversations alone daily, you can write down the amount of leads that you can get from having a good conversation. So I'm not saying you should not run ads, but your sales is not even in ads. Your sales is in conversations. So let's go to the next one. From this training, you are going to learn how to handle objections. From this training, you should be able to track how many deals you have in the pipeline. From this training, you should be able to track how many inspections you have booked in a day. From this training, you should be able to track how many deals you have closed. From this training, you should be able to track how many referrals you have requested, how many people that have bought from you that you have asked for referral from. So I think I'm giving you an idea of how the 1% are making money, and we have not even started training, because your job is not done as a realtor until your clients are fully satisfied. Remember, you cannot open your mouth to ask how much you be needing as a salesperson. If you are just starting out, you don't need fancy gadgets, you don't need premium apps, you don't need. Start with the free things. Start with the free things. Start with the free things. In fact, with this training, we'll walk you through on how you make your first sale before you now start reinvesting back in your business. Start with those things that are free. You are going to start with the business app. I'm telling you the tools you will need for this training. You will need your WhatsApp business. You will need a CRM sheet. If you don't have a CRM sheet, I have created a CRM sales tracker. But like I said, after my day one and day two, these resources are not free. The idea was to give them free of charge. But like I said, I'm seeing a lot of people are not even showing enough interest. So I will only give it to those that I know that are showing interest and are ready to use them. Because to create those resources, it came with a lot of blood and sweat. Then number three, you are going to need a script. I have a script I'm supposed to give to you. So all of these things I noted here, I have created the resources for them. So let's begin. Let's begin. Drum roll. Selling. Let me quote Grant Cardone first. Grant Cardone said, selling is not magic. Let me type that. Selling is not magic. Selling is not magic. Selling is a process. Selling is not magic. Selling is a process. Selling is not magic. Selling is a process. When you tell yourself this every day, then you will not be doing vibes and inshallah. You will not just create content. You will not just post a flyer and be praying for divine intervention. Even the Bible said, I will bless the works of your hand. Selling is not magic. Selling is not magic. Selling is not magic. It is a process. Selling is not magic. Let me put that as a comment. Let me pin that comment. Let me pin that comment. Selling is not magic. It is a process. For those that have been in the real estate industry for long, they know who Grant Cardone is. Selling is not magic. Selling is a process. When you understand this, when you are wired this way, you will not skip the process. A lot of you don't want to nurture. A lot of you don't want to. A lot of you don't want to prospect. A lot of you don't want to make that cold call. A lot of you don't want to meet people for the first time and nurture them. And you know the heartbreaking part of it is, most of the trainings that I've been attending, and I request for the sales funnel of most realtors. I find out that a lot of realtors don't even have a funnel. So what most realtors do is they run ads, people make inquiry. It's okay, you know what, I'll get back to you. All of their I will get back to you, they don't have a record for them. There's no system to track and follow up on them. There's no nurturing process. They don't send them mails, they don't send them SMS, they don't nurture them, they don't inform them. 2026, on day one, I still cited an example. I said 2026, a client that have known me from as far back as 2017 still bought from me this year. And I am meeting her for the first time. She just came into the country. I just met her for the first time. Do you understand? Imagine if she does not have my number anymore. Imagine if probably I did not save her number because she did not buy. But I understand that selling is not magic. Selling is a process. I kept her in the loop. She was seeing my status. She was seeing my videos. She's following me on Instagram. She's following me on LinkedIn. When she has a problem, she calls me, contacts me. My sister bought real estate. They scammed her. As a lawyer, what advice will you give? Day two, I remember saying this, and I said it is my personal and one of my favorite quotes. When you help people without expecting anything in return, in reality, there is something in return. Most definitely. This is a theory that has never failed me. This is a theory that has never, underline the word never, failed me. A lot of the people that are buying from me today, they are not the people that are typing, I am interested. Can you tell me about? No, these are people that have helped. I once bought one real estate some time ago. I was scammed. What do I do? Some realtors that I know will be like, Madam, don't stress me. You did not buy this land from me. Go and ask your realtor that you bought it from. On the streets, let me use the street slang. Let me use the street slang. There's something, we usually say something like one spanner lost. If you tell a client that is one spanner lost, you just lost millions of naira. Because that person that has a problem, a real estate problem, has the potential of giving you millions every year. And when I say millions every year, it does not have to be from her. It can be from referrals, from friends, from family. That is how real estate works. Just one client can change your life. I have a friend in the industry that for close to 5 to 6 consecutive years, I'm not saying he does not have other clients, for 5 to 6 consecutive years, monthly he was making millions from just one source. And that is because That one source is, imagine knowing somebody who is in charge of an association of Nigeria. Everybody, everybody is looking for a favor and this. And this one single realtor goes out of his way to satisfy this client. Anytime the client needs this, he will provide it. The client needs that. When the client was ready to buy, they were having their end of the year, whatever, whatever. And the woman in charge of that association said, and everybody in this association is an association, something association of Nigeria. Before you leave this hall, you must be a landowner. Because I know you people are making money. I want each and every one of you to buy land. Oya, she now calls him out. Oya, bring as many forms as you can get. Oya, start going to each table. Whoever does not collect a form from you, just raise your hand. I want to know that person's face. I know because this madam, she is the chairwoman of that particular association. Everybody is looking for it. If you see people filling form, I said for close to 5 to 6 consecutive years, this guy alert every month, 50 million, 60 million commission, not sales or commission, just from one single deal. So when we say real estate can change your life, no exaggeration. There's no need to sugarcoat things, bobo you, and come up with crazy stories. We are not motivational speakers here. Is it going to be easy? No. We are not one of those people that will come here and tell you it is going to be easy. We are going to put in the work. But the beautiful thing about real estate is, if you notice the title of this training, I didn't call it this real estate sales and closing strategies. I called it sales systems, because if you have a system in place, you will be making more money and you will have more freedom. I repeat, if you have a sales system, if you have a structure and you have strategies, you will have more freedom. You are making more money and you have more freedom. You be the people you are looking up to on Instagram, you'll be like, "Ah, how is this lady making money? Every month she's always traveling and she's still holding sold sign. She's still cashing out." That is because she has a sales system, she has a structure in place, and she has a sales strategy that brings in money for her. So if you want to make money in real estate, you have friends that want to make money in real estate, go and share this video. We begin. So for module 1, I want to tell you guys, module 1 on a good day is supposed to take a whole day's training. So all of the trainings you are getting today, just know like we had to compress a week's training into one. So if you're unable to finish today, we will continue tomorrow. So by the time we are done with module 1, you will understand the full real estate sales journey. You know that people are not jumping from A to Z. You will understand how to move a lead from cold, somebody you are just meeting from the first time, to how to close them confidently. You will understand why you need to stop guessing. When you are done with this training, you will stop guessing and you start executing a clear as day client conversion flow. And at the end of this particular module, you will learn what to say, when to say it, and how to follow through. So if you are part of this training now, go to the comment section, type congratulations. Type congratulations, because this training you are getting, I can tell you some of the information you'll be getting today, 90% of the people in the industry, a lot of people in the industry don't have them. Type congratulations. Congratulate yourself. Congratulate yourself. Congratulate yourself. Congratulate yourself. You are getting access to something exclusive. Congratulate yourself. I am not saying congratulations. Congratulate yourself. Congratulate yourself. Type congratulations in the comment section. We need to begin. I want to see congratulations. My trainings are interactive. I don't need you to talk. As long as I'm saying congratulations, I know you guys are here with me, your body, soul, and spirit. So type congratulations because you're about to get an exclusive training, that a lot of people don't have. Now, real estate has gone beyond posting flyers and doing videos and posting. You just post and pray. You have gone past posting and praying. If you're a member of the Abundance Alliance, which is a community we created for real estate, if you're a member of that community, the idea is to learn how to be a top closer, have a system, have strategies, and have structure. Because it is very rare these days to see a good community that gives backbone. You're having any real estate headache, you have people to call, you have somebody that is ready to help, you need a video, you need some documents. You have people that are ready to attend to you in real time. In real time. That's the essence of the Abundance Alliance. The best-selling realtors are not loud, but they are strategic. So at the end of this training, it is not by who is making noise. You are going to learn how to be strategic. Now, the number one secret you need to know is for you to sell one plot, there is what is called a 7-stage sales flow. A 7-stage sales flow. 7-stage sales flow. You don't jump from posting flyer or somebody making an inquiry to closing a deal. There is a 7-stage sales flow, and this is a globally accepted sales formula. It not only works for real estate, it works for every other sector. There's a 7-stage sales flow. Number one, what are you expected to do if you meet a client? You are expected to What am I expecting from you if you are a member of the Abundance Alliance? Am I expecting you to post flyer? Am I expecting you to do video? All of that is very important because, of course, when we get to content marketing, we talk about visibility. But remember that if you are not providing value, if you are only making noise, doing this, doing that, you attract the type of clients that you want. Who can remember our quote by Joe Dispenza? Dispenza said, "You don't get what you want, you get who you are." So the type of clients you are getting, you are attracting them based on the type of post, the type of content that they are relating with. It's just like you posting on Instagram and the algorithm is giving you like-minded posts. The algorithm is giving you similar posts like your post. So the people buying from you, they are just like the Instagram algorithm. You are only attracting. So, number one, what do I expect you to do as a top selling realtor? I expect you to attract. I expect you to attract. And how do you attract the best buying clients? How do you attract diasporan clients? How do you attract high ticket investors? The only way you can attract them is when you share value-based content. Share value-based content, educational posts, land insight, stories, reels. And you don't do this on your WhatsApp status only. There's something in digital marketing called repurposing. You repurpose all of your posts on all platforms. Remember, visibility is one of the best-selling currency at the moment. You attract, you share value-based content. Remember my quote, when you help without expecting anything in return, in reality, there's something in return. When you are doing a post to help people, when you are doing a post to answer questions, when you are sharing somebody's pain point, something that is giving somebody sleepless nights, that document for my land that I got, is it original? And they just decided to just open their system. And the next post they are seeing on YouTube is how to identify original of assignments. When they now see a post on how to identify original deed of assignment, what will happen? You just answered somebody's prayer. And what did you do? You just gained a new follower. Now that person has followed you. That person will start seeing your post on you providing value, doing posts, doing content on other problems they are having. Ladies and gentlemen, when they are ready to buy, is it from do you think they will buy from somebody that is just posting videos on we have land in Ibadan, it is selling for this, selling for that? When they are ready to buy, who will they buy from? They will buy from you that they have seen as an authority in that niche. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing you're expected to do as a top selling realtor, you are expected to attract. Remember, your post is a reflection of who you are. And I cited an example where I said your post is just like the algorithm. The type of post you put out is the type of audience you get. The type of post you put out, if you are posting come and buy, come and buy, come and buy, you just be getting people that are scrolling. But if you are posting pain point videos, problem solving videos, the algorithm will bring those that are typing those questions. People that are going on YouTube typing how to get so in so, how to get land in so location. The algorithm will now bring you, it will now connect both of you together. That's number one. You attract. There is a 7-stage sales flow. Number one is attract. Number two, I need everybody to type engage. 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 Type it in the comment section. I need you to type engage. You attract. Number two, you engage. A lot of you complain, I'm not making sales. I am not making sales. I am not making. But the only people you are chatting with, people that are making inquiries. No, that is a wrong formula. I made a post now. You just mistakenly like my post. Forget, I will check you out. I will check you out. I just made a post you like. You don't need to comment to just like last one. I will check you out. I will go to your profile. This person has money. What's the next thing I do? I will enter your DM. The people that are making the most money are the people that are having more conversations. Remember what I said about conversations at the beginning? Conversation. You are waiting for manna to fall from heaven. You are running sponsored ad and waiting. Running sponsored ad and waiting. For where? I will make funny posts. I will do funny content. You just laugh last. Just write LOL. I will LOL into your DM. It is called engagement. I have attracted you with my post. You now engage with my post. I will engage with you too. The only reason you will not hear from me, I will not enter your DM, is because you're a fellow realtor. I am not trying to sell land to a fellow realtor. But if you are a potential client, you LOL at my post. I check you out. You look like someone that have money. Alaye, I go enter your DM. I will enter your DM, my guy. You don't even need to LOL, just like it. So please, don't tell me you are not getting leads. You don't have people to call. We will still get to that, because me and a lot of people are going to fight today. We will enter the same trouser. Because how can you tell me you go a whole day without chatting 20 people? You cannot tell me you're going a whole day without chatting 20 people. Why are you not selling? You now say, so I chatted this person, and don't give me this person. Who are the least that, even if you're having a very busy day, the least amount of people you're expected to have conversation with is 20. If you are busy, you are on site, you are very busy, you are still expected to have conversation with at least 20 people. Instagram DM, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok. No, don't, you guys don't play with me now. Don't play with me. You can't tell me you are going a whole day without somebody liking your post, without seeing somebody to check out. And that is because a lot of us are following the wrong accounts. But instead of you to be following financial accounts, business accounts, people talking about you're supposed to be following probably TV stations talking about what is happening in the country, expected to follow financial account, follow Sheyi the assistant, follow Money Africa, follow people that are talking about money, follow people that are talking about stocks, follow people that are talking about oil, money, banks. Enter their comments, comment something reasonable, follow them on LinkedIn, enter their DM. When you make a reasonable comment, some of these people will like your comment. When they like your comment, Ogbeni, you have entered my trap. You don't enter around, guy. Once you like my comment, I'm entering your DM. I'm entering your DM. I will introduce myself. I will meet you. Are you still waiting for sponsored ads? Stop waiting for sponsored ads now. Engage. Don't let me dwell. Don't let me dwell because we have so much. We are going to talk about this in another part of this training. So don't let me. After you must have done what you have attracted, the next thing you have engaged. What's the third thing I expect from you? You qualify. You qualify. Realtors, please, I beg you, create a system. Some of you will go on 20 site inspections in a month and you don't end up selling any. Why? Answer is very simple. You did not qualify. A sale is not a sale until a qualification has been made. You have not made the sale. A sale is incomplete. It's skeletal. You can't be saying that man is going to buy with certainty when you have not qualified that man. You don't know. He will tell you he's going to buy with so much assurance, but there's no proof he's going to buy. And you yourself, you are not assured he's going to buy because you have not qualified him. Anytime somebody doesn't, I'm interested, or tell me about so estate, you just start talking. They say, okay, can I visit? Can we go to site tomorrow? Are you already happy? You don't spend commission, we never enter. We are already celebrating for commission, we never enter. For clients, we no go show up, qualify. So we are going to teach you how to qualify. I'm going to show you a sample of a normal sales call, how you are supposed to make a sales call. I am going to show you. Then the next thing, number one, you attract. Number two, you engage. Number three, you qualify. What's the next stage sales flow? The next thing is you present. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason or the number one reason I need you to qualify is because it's not because you want to hear the client's voice. It's because the things the client tell you is the secret to your presentation and you closing that deal. Oh, I am going to type this. I am going to type this and I am going to pin this. I am going to type this and I am going to pin it. I am going to type it and I am going to pin it. Qualification of a client is the key to closing any deal. This is very important. Qualification is the key to closing any deal. And why am I saying qualification is the key to closing any deal? Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I need you to qualify, is because I don't know, I want to speak small Yoruba. I don't know, some people did not school here in Lagos, but there is something called Expo in Yoruba. So for those that are doing exam, You know that answer is like answer to an exam. Some teachers will come and share the answer to that exam you are writing, or maybe somebody that knows the answer will share the answer to that same exam you are doing. It is called expo. Mhm. That qualification is the expo. Qualification is the secret, because everything that client is saying is what you are going to use to sell to the client. The client says, okay, you are asking the client, are you a first-time buyer? The client is saying, yes, I'm a first-time buyer. You're asking the client for his budget. The client tells you his budget. You're asking the client about readiness to buy. The client is telling you about his readiness to buy. The client is telling you the location he's looking at. From the question, the client is already telling you whether he's the decision maker or he's going to ask madam at home. Now, when you now want to present, you will now use those things that the client has told you. You will now use it to seal the deal. You say something like, this property is perfectly suited for you. So in 1 minute, let me quickly walk you through this property. You will now quote all of those things the client are saying in addition to the features of the property you are selling. Don't worry. We will say it, all of us will say it together. We'll work through it together. Ladies and gentlemen, after you qualify, you now present, but you should not present without qualifying. A client will call you. I saw your advert on Novaro Hills, Ido Ibadan. The company owned by Cozy Events Limited. Okay, can you tell me about this property? And the next thing you start going, Novaro Hills, Ido Ibadan is an estate located in Ido. The location is very strategic. It's very close to so train station. They do instant allocation, return on investment, the landmark. This one is close to it. Initial deposit is coming down. How can you be presenting before qualifying? How are you even sure that property is the perfect fit for the client? So qualifying helps you know. Qualification will help you know if the person is ready to go to site. Qualification will know if this person is ready to buy in the next 1 month. You will not be wasting fuel, time, and resources now. You have to qualify. You cannot skip qualification. A lot of you just get on the call and you just start presenting. No, you cannot present before you qualify. It is never done anywhere. In fact, somebody can just prove me wrong. Go online and look for a video where they said you should present before you qualify. No. You cannot see it anywhere. You qualify before you present. After you must have presented, what's the next thing I expect from you? And when you are presenting, I need one code. For my trainings, people know that I usually show. I think I have one code here. I want to show you guys something. Can you see this? This is an original Oraimo code. You will just see this Oraimo code on your back when you do these things. When you do this thing I'm about to say, you just see something flogging you on your back. You know that part of your back your hand cannot touch. So when you do something I'm about to say now, a lot of you chat about sales. You chat about sales. Don't chat about sales. You get on a freaking call. Oh, blessing. You said you go don't chop my Oraimo code now, because I usually say it in all of my training. How can you be chatting about sales? Tell me about this estate. You now start typing. Your hand will be very fast. Some of you are fast typers. The estate is located in blah 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 blah. You don't type about sales. You get on a call. The sales is in the call. The sales is in the call. I need somebody to type it. The sales is in the call. Why is the sales in the call? Because of your voice. There is a transfer of energy. There is a transfer of confidence. There is an energy transfer. You infect them. The confidence you used to talk about that product will infect them. There's an energy transfer. There's something called power of tonality. How you talk about it. Any question you have, just let me write it down. I will answer it. There is something called transfer of energy that is done over the phone. Don't chat about a call. Don't chat about a sale. get on a call. The next option to answer this person's question, if the client cannot get on a call, is either you schedule an appointment to get on a call with the client, or, ladies and gentlemen, you send a voice note. A lot of you have been sleeping on the power of voice note. You have been sleeping on the power of voice notes. If you cannot get on a call, what do? Send a voice note. All of those things you want to say via the call, send it via voice note. Don't chat about a sale. Please, don't chat about a sale. They say, who told you the same, Mr. Property? It has worked for me for over 10 years. I don't chat about a sale. A few minutes ago, a client chatted me on Instagram. He asked for a particular property in Mowe. I answered a question, but what did I do? I said, for me to assist you better, kindly let's jump on a call. I did not say, can you get... So when we get to that part of the whatever, I will talk about it, because a lot of you ask open-ended question instead of... You don't see me saying, can you get on a call? You don't see me saying, can you jump on a call with me? Permission? No, I will not ask for your permission. You are showing an interest. I want to help you. I want to help you. You want to buy land. You want to buy land. I want to sell to you. I can't do that via Instagram DM. And what did she do? She shared her Instagram number. Let's say, because when we get to content, and when we even under these sales, you know why it is important. Why it is important for you to respond to DMs or inquiries within 4 minutes. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know why? Because Nigerians have one of the lowest attention lifespan. It takes less than 7 seconds for a Nigerian to be distracted. That money they want to use to buy land, only wig, Lord, they use to buy wig. That's gone. Say bye-bye to that money, Otilo, because you don't respond on time. It takes less than 7 seconds. So always respond to DMs within 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And what happened? She showed an interest. I answered her question. She made an inquiry. I answered her question, and I moved her to my WhatsApp. Why did I move her to my WhatsApp? I have something I can save. I have a WhatsApp number. And immediately she entered my DM. I come down into my WhatsApp. I told her my name. I reintroduced myself, and I told her to introduced herself. And I said, okay, can we? I want to jump on a call with her. I didn't say, can I jump on a call with you? I said, I want to quickly jump on a call with her. And she said, you know what? Kindly give me so minutes. I said, okay, awesome, that's fine. And I checked. Exactly that time, what did I do? I called, and she picked. And half of the deal was sealed from the phone call. The only thing left is I just sent videos, pictures, and let me not even get to that part. When we talk about that under closing. Never end a call. Never end a call with, I will get back to you. Never end a call with, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you is not a statement. You did not make an inquiry to say, okay, thank you. You did not make an inquiry to say, you know what, let me get back to you. If you make a sales call, your call should end with 3 things. Your call should end with 3 things. Number 1, let me type it. Let me use my phone to type. Number 1, your call either ends with an appointment. It either ends with an appointment. Number 2, your call either ends with an inspection booking. Inspection booking. Number 3, sales. So you see that the person makes a purchase. They give you another appointment date, or they book an inspection. until you are able to master every person that calls end with either of these things, you are still learning. Okay, so I've gotten all the information you gave me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oga, thank you very. I will ask the next question. The next thing I'll just tell you is, okay, our inspection days are usually Tuesday and Thursday. On Tuesday, I think we still have one slot left for our inspection. Should I slot you into that one slot left? The person will be like, Tuesday. Let the person be the one to tell you that, sorry, Tuesday cannot work. Can we do Thursday? Don't let, we are already going to closing. Let's first hold on and present, because this bed don't enter my body. Where's the AC remote? Do you understand? We are not even supposed to be talking about appointment, inspection, booking, and sales now, because we are still talking about presentation. So how do you present? You explain value. A lot of you are too salesy. 500 square meters is selling for 3.6. Then 300 square meter is selling for. Calm down. You are too salesy. Provide value. In fact, this particular property is perfectly suited for you. Listening to all of the things you mentioned while I was asking you this particular property. In fact, I want to say it is tailor-made for you. And why did I say that? This particular property is located in an accessible area. The governor of Ibadan just made the Ido-Èrúwà Expressway, and that road leads, so it is facing the express. It is 25 minutes away from the Ladoke Akintola train station. The wonderful thing about this estate you are buying from is, if you make an initial deposit, you will get allocated. You don't need to finish your payment. And we have different people buying this estate. We have people that are buying to build immediately because of the wonderful location. We have people that are buying as a legacy for their children. We have people that are buying to resell. And with what you have said, you said you are buying to resell in the future. This is perfect for land banking. And yes, this property is not just a regular property like one remote village. No, it is located in one of the largest local government in Ibadan. It is called Ido local government. So a stone throw away from this property, you have the NYSC, you have the FRSC, you have item 7, you have banks, you have police stations, you have hospitals. So you are surrounded by different facilities, infrastructures, government-backed projects. And the secret is, before the government started this road, it was selling at this. Immediately they finished the road, the price has not tripled. The price presently is times 5 of the price it was selling less than 3-4 months ago. So you are looking at over 300% return on investment. And don't just quote me. You can also go online. You can type in this location, find out how much properties were selling in December, find out how much properties were selling in November, and look at the present price. So I can't tell you that this property will be available next month, because they are currently running a promo. So just an initial deposit is what you need to be allocated. If you make an initial deposit, you get your allocation. That way you can now pay seamlessly. There's a 6-month payment plan. You are providing value. You remember I did not start the sales with 300 square meters, 500 square meters, you need to buy now. No, I did not start with fear of missing out. I ended it with fear of missing out, because I can give the person fear of missing out because I have communicated value. The only reason a lot of people lose deals is because they communicate price before communicating value. So if a client tells you, let me get back to you, just tell yourself you did not communicate value enough for that person to want to buy immediately. You did not share enough value about that location for that person to feel like, this location is hot. So if anybody say, let me get back to you, it is not that the person is not ready to buy. A lot of times, 80% of the time, it is because you have not communicated enough value of that property. I want you to type in the comment. I want you to type value before price. Value before price. Value before price. So when you are presenting, you explain value. Please don't type about sales. It's either you do a call or you use voice notes. I will also give you, I will give you a breakdown. In fact, I will give you a follow-up script. Because a lot of times when the client say, you know what, let me get back to you, the next day you just say, good afternoon, ma. How are you, ma? I'm chatting you to follow up on the property you made don't follow up now. Don't follow up. Don't follow up. You touch base. Follow up itself has its own strategy. You don't just send, so I'm calling to follow up with you. You now do that day one. 2 days after, you do it. The person, you now give up on the person. You never save the person's number. There's a strategy for it. After the person did not buy, what's the next thing you do? Your next message might not even be to talk about the property. It might be, your next message might be a testimonial. People buy because others are buying. Share a testimonial of people dancing, buying that property. People that make inquiry about my estate, Novago Hills, that is my selling formula. People that say, "Tell me about Novago Hills," I've told them everything looks good to go and they don't get back to me. What I don't disturb them. I don't say, so you showed an interest in, so I'm calling to know whether you want to proceed. No, now. It is you yourself that will ask. Because you see me posting video of people dancing. Is this your estate that they are dancing? Yes, it is my estate. That means they love the location. Oh. If you get to that location too, man, you too, you will love it. We have never taken anybody to site without them buying. People buy because other people are buying. Share testimonies, share screenshots. There's a follow-up itself has its own strategy. So when you are presenting, you show pre-recorded tours. Realtors, I'm tired of seeing the same type of video. I'm tired of somebody showed an interest, the person did not buy. Send testimonies, share a site road trip, a 1-minute video of a popular place, from that place down to your estate. Share that video, 1-minute video, showing all of the major landmarks. You'll be surprised. See, we are talking about presentation and we are talking about follow-up. Because all of this sales flow, they are entwined. They all share a symbiotic relationship. You attract, you engage, you qualify, you present. After you must have presented, then you do what? You handle objection. Of all this sales flow, my favorite part is handling objection. You know me, if a client just say, you know what? I think it's expensive. I will be dancing because the client is telling me it is expensive. When we get to handling objection, you will know why I'm dancing. If you are enjoying training, type do. Share this on your status. Go and call your realtor friends. Don't be selfish. Share this. Tell them they are missing out. Handling objection. How do you handle objection? You calmly address fear, concerns, and doubts. Don't worry, in fact, all of these topics, they are standalone. But you guys have me wasting time on each of them. And this is just like a subtopic we are touching on. After you have handled objection, you close. A lot of people say, I don't know how to ask. It will look like I'm sounding pushy. When you are running sponsored ad, is it paper that Zuckerberg collect from you? Is it not money? You are afraid to ask for somebody. You are afraid to ask for the next step. The next thing after that is you follow up. I don't want to touch on this because all of them, we are still going to cover them. So I think I noted some things down so I don't forget. I noted this down. I said respond to all DMs with team form in it. I said that the attention lifespan of a normal Nigerian is less than 3 seconds. It takes a Nigerian less than 3 seconds to scroll past your video. So some of you that used to do boring real estate video, are you interested? No, I am not interested. They will scroll past. They know what they know you're about to sell to them. When we get to content marketing, you guys will know what's up. So the another thing that I wrote here is I said don't lose a buyer with a buying intent due to negligence. Some of you it takes forever for you to respond to DMs. You have lost a deal, and I think I've shared this training before. Somebody wanted to buy a house. The person wanted to see the house and pay that same day before traveling out of the country. And Mr. Property did not respond or check his DM on time. And I contacted the client. The person sent me a video of another realtor holding a key. That deal was closed within a day. The client, while going to check the property, he carried his surveyor, carried his lawyer, carried everything, was ready to buy. When I contacted him, he said, I'm so sorry, Mr. Property, but time 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 is of the essence, because I'm trying tonight and I need to complete this today. And that's why I paid people to come along with me. We check all of the necessary things. We collect the whatever, do due diligence almost immediately, make phone calls, help us do this, do that, make payment. And say, Mr. Property, I really, really wanted to buy from you because that property you put, I saw it on the lady that I bought from. I saw it on her page too. But I have been watching you for a very long time. I see your YouTube videos. I see so I've told myself this man is an authority. I should buy from this because this person will help me save more money from this transaction, because you know the things to watch out for in a good house. But this new lady also posted the same property, and I needed to buy. That house was what I wanted. I moved on immediately, but the thing pay me. Oh, no go lie, it pay me. All because I did not check my Instagram DM on time. I've also said don't ever under closing. I said don't never chat about sales. Get them on the phone. I've talked about that, and I said don't ever sell without the fear of missing out. We'll talk more on that when we get to closing. Okay, let's move. So I have touched each and every one of this. I said you need to attract. And how do you attract? You pull interest. Your job as a realtor, please. Because a lot of times, a lot of you feel disrespected when clients talk to you anyhow and chat with you anyhow. Why is this? Because they can smell desperation from miles away. They can smell desperation. Do you understand? Talk like a professional, appear like a professional, do videos that portray you are a professional, because the idea is for you to attract interest of like-minded people. Your job is not to chase. Your job is not to chase. Real estate is not computer village where people are holding you. Yeah, come buy phone now. This one is holding you. Come and buy my phone. Another one is holding you. Come and buy my phone. I get original. I go give you. In fact, I go give you free original charger. I go give you follow come charger. It is not Ikeja computer village. Your job is not to chase. Your job is to attract. Just do the right thing. You'll be surprised. Have you noticed that there are times that you just go on a content streak, like for 1 week, you are posting valuable content, and you see people that you look up to comment. The video that have given me the most, that I've gotten the most engagement from in my life is a 1 minute video, a 1 minute okay, no, sorry, that's the second video. So I think I think two of my videos I've done beyond 1.5 million. There's a third one that did a little above 1 million. Now, all of these three videos are 1 minute video. Now, the one that have given me the most engagement, the most, that have gone viral the most, is a video I posted nonchalantly. And I will look for that post. I will repost it again. And the people that commented in the comment section are not people that I look up to in Nigerian real estate. They are people that I look up to in the international scene. I had Ryan Senhart comment. In fact, I'm supposed to just do a frame and post it. I had people in the international scene that I look up to that were commenting. It will shock you. So when I say attract like-minded people, you're expected to put out the three different types of content. What kind of content am I expecting from you? I'm expecting you to educate how to attract how to attract the right clients. Post these videos, this type of content. Educational video, educational video, entertain people. Life is not hard. I know. I don't want to spoil my steez and composure. Me, a whole realtor, dancing. A whole realtor. Ryan Sehat makes billions of dollars from real estate. Oh. He dances. He's on Netflix. He's on Netflix. I know. It's see finish. Me, I'll be dancing. I'll be doing this. I'll be doing that. No, no. Some people start looking down on me. Benny, life is not hard. Don't make your no don't make your don't make your don't make your don't make your pages, don't make your profile, don't appear too serious, because the people that are making the most money from real estate are not the are not the most serious people. They are the most authentic people. The people making the most money from real estate are not the most serious people, are not the most knowledgeable people. They are the most authentic people. Educate people, be yourself, entertain people, empower. Hmm. And why do you empower? Remember what I said. When you help people without expecting anything in return, in reality, there's something in return. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to talk much. We have covered attraction earlier. So, what am I expecting you to do? Attraction marketing. Attraction marketing. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't be looking for buyers. Let buyers look for you. Attraction marketing. When we get to digital marketing, I will teach you on how to identify how to run sponsored ad on the people you have attracted. Don't let's rush. We have talked about engagement, Abby. I don't want to dwell on this. When people show interest, respond fast with warm energy, voice notes. If you are not able to call, send them voice notes. If they say they cannot get on a call, send them voice notes. Then you now walk them through the entire seven stage sales flow, because you cannot skip, you cannot jump from attracting them, you cannot jump from engaging with them to now closing. You need to qualify. So after engaging, what do? Don't waste time pitching to someone who is not ready. When you have qualified, remember I said presentation don't come before qualification. From qualifying, you will know if the person is ready to buy or not, so that you not waste your speed. You not start talking. It is located in Kini, and the person is telling you, I'm looking at buying in the next 6 months. I am 100% sure that property will not be available in the next 6 months. You just wasted about 15-20 minutes of your life. So engage. Don't present before engaging. Ask the right questions before knowing that, okay, this person is the right person. Now let me talk about the estate. So you don't waste time pitching to the person that is not ready to buy. We are going to teach you on the questions to ask. I'm going to show you a live call script. You ask questions like, what budget are you working with? You ask questions like, are you buying for personal use or investment? You ask questions like, how soon do you plan to buy? You know why? Budget, you will know their budget. 2, you will know the purpose for buying. 3, you will know whether there is readiness to buy or not. So that you don't waste your spit and your saliva. You don't waste your fuel taking people, somebody that is not ready to buy. You don't know, maybe that person that is making an inquiry is aspire to perspire. Maybe it's the person's pastor's area. Go and make inquiry about the highest real estate land. And do you understand? But the person is not ready. Ladies and gentlemen, after you must have qualified, what do? You now pitch a short pitch video, estate highlights, a voice note explaining the benefits. If the person does not want to get on the call, use voice notes. Do you understand? Make sure your presentation is packed and direct. I repeat, packed and direct. Don't talk too much. Oh. Don't talk too much. Packed and direct. In fact, we will tell you the things to say. We'll tell you the things to say. Packed. And when I mean packed, that means whatever you're saying covers landmark, covers ROI, covers accessibility, covers allocation, covers price, covers location, covers title. You can see that these things I'm talking about, they are packed and they are very direct. Instead of saying, you have to pay fast, so the estate will soon stop telling you. You say something like, the estate is so minutes from the express, the price just going to increase. Let me show you why smart investors are jumping in. Then you talk. You talk about the estate, you talk about. So the next thing is handle objection. From a lot of clients, you hear something like, let me think about it. I don't trust real estate. I've been scammed before. I want to tell my, you don't need to panic. What do you expect? Don't allow them put you under any pressure. You listen, you validate, and use stories or testimonials to reassure. Don't worry, you don't rush. Oh, we will cover this. We will cover everything. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. When last did I ask for Dodo? Please give me Dodo in the comment. I need to be sure that you guys are with me. Then finally, close. After you have handled objections, let's start from the very beginning. You do what? You attract. After you attract, you do what? You engage. After you engage, you qualify. After you present, you handle objection. After you handle objection, you do what? You close. After you close, then you follow up. 7-stage sales flow. You can't skip it. You can't skip it. Then you close the deal. Now this is where a lot this is where a lot of realtors this is where a lot of realtors this is where a lot of realtors miss it. They don't know how to ask for the close. Remember, you are not a charity organization. You cannot do all that talking, taking people to sites, and you don't know how to ask for the money. If you are not closing, if you are not selling, trust me, you are gisting. Go straight to the point. Are you ready to secure this opportunity, or would you like me to walk you through the next step? Ask for the money, ask for the deal, ask for the close. If you are not closing, you are gisting. And the only way you can ask for a close, you yourself, you have to be sure that you have provided clarity. The client knows all there is to know about that property. There's something called scarcity. You have made that property scarce, that if they don't buy now, they will not get it again. Then you have brought up urgency, that there's a need for them to buy now. Then clarity plus scarcity plus urgency equal a closed deal. Toria, help me type that in the comments. Clarity plus scarcity plus urgency equals closed deal. Clarity plus scarcity plus urgency equals closed deal. Clarity, let me type that myself. Clarity plus scarcity plus urgency is equals to what? Is equals to a closed deal. Ladies and gentlemen, I am enjoying myself. I don't know about you. I can only talk for myself. Then after you have closed the deal, is that the end of it? No. You follow up. You follow up. You follow up. Because what a lot of you don't know is most sales, 80% of sales happen after 5 to 7 touch points in real estate. I repeat, most deals that are closed in real estate happen after 5 to 7 touch points. What do I mean by that? That means you must have contacted, chatted, talked with the person 5 times. Chat, call, chat again, call, inspection, like 5 different touch points. You must have done it between 5 to 7 times before the person buys. Because the question I want to ask you is, when you see a hot product on TikTok, do you just buy it immediately? Not to now talk of land that costs millions. So realtors, put yourself in the shoes of those that are buying. What if that person that wants to buy, that is all of his life earnings? The person has been contributing money. Now the money is up to 5 million. Out of the 5 million, he wants to buy land of 3.6 million. He will ask questions. He will ask questions. For a lot of you, when the person is not showing that, you just leave them midway. You leave them midway. Every 80% of the real estate deals out there happen after 5 to 7 touch points. So if you are testing after day one and the person is acting somehow, you now leave them. Can you see where your sales funnel is leaking now? Can you see where your sales funnel is leaking? Under follow-up, we are going to teach you how to use your WhatsApp. Your WhatsApp is supposed to be your favorite money-making machine. Your WhatsApp is supposed to be a CRM. Your WhatsApp is supposed to be a blessing. WhatsApp is a TV on its own. It's a Netflix on its own. You are supposed to be cashing out from WhatsApp. We will teach you how to use WhatsApp when we are doing what is called WhatsApp mastery. So under follow-up, you're supposed to do your WhatsApp labels, broadcast lists. These are things you're expected to do. You label, you send broadcasts, you check in. When you're checking in, I'm not saying send message, you send voice notes, you send testimonies, you send price increase alerts, you give them new offers. Don't worry, when we get to follow-up strategies, you guys will see what I'm talking about. So there are supposed to be assignments that I've set aside, but with what I've seen, a lot of people are not showing interest. So I'm not even taking the training personal anymore. So the idea before was, okay, bring people in, give them assignments, tell them what to do, give them resources. But now let's just do the training, because I need people that are accountable. For people that are ready to be serious, they can send a private message. I will send them all of those resources. They will get all of these assignments, and these things are meant to better them. But for the training, let's just stick to the training, because some people are not, I don't think their interest is going to that extent. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't post blindly, don't chase clients. Sell like someone with a strategy. Remember when I started this training, I said the best-selling realtors, they operate in the 3 S's realm. What do I mean by 3 S's realm? They operate from a system realm, they operate from a strategic realm, they operate from a structural realm. Oh, I feel like speaking in tongues. They operate from these 3 realms. You cannot see any top realtor who does not have these 3 things: structure, system, strategy. So if you're a member of this community, most definitely you're expected to have this. Module 2, we just finished one since. How to turn no into now. How to turn no into now. A lot of you are afraid of objections. Grant Cardone said, if they are objecting, they are listening. If they are listening, they are close. Remember when I said when a client tells me, or I will get back to you, or a client tells me it is too expensive, I will start dancing. The reason for that is that person has been listening. That person has been paying attention, because you can only say it is expensive if you did not hear all of the things I said. Do you understand? An objection in itself is a buying signal in disguise. So I wrote here that don't be afraid of objections. They are buying signals in disguise. Anybody objecting, just know the person is interested. From this part of the training, you are going to learn the psychology behind objections. You are going to learn how to respond to common client fears and pushbacks. You are going to learn how not to freeze or how not to feel rejected when a client doesn't say yes immediately. You are going to learn practical responses that calms fears, create urgency, and drive commitment. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are objections? An objection is not rejection. When you remember this definition I'm giving you, there's nothing a client will tell you that will make you feel out of place again. When you remember that an objection is not rejection, an objection is a client trying to protect themselves from making a buying decision. You think they don't have work to do? They saw your advert, they clicked on your advert, they said, I am interested. They picked the call, you talked about the property, they now tell you they are not interested. They have other things to do now. No. An objection, in a layman's way of explaining, in a real estate professional way, is a client who is afraid of making a bad decision, a client trying to protect themselves from making a bad decision. I will type it, and I will pin it. An objection, I repeat, an objection is not a rejection. Is not a rejection. It is a client protecting himself or herself from making a bad decision. It's just a client just trying to protect himself or herself from making a buying decision. And for a client for him to feel that, in fact, let me share it. Now, if the client now objects, just know that means you have not provided enough value for the client to have a change of mind, because the client will still feel, well, let me not risk it. So if the client is dilly-dallying, that means you have not provided enough value. Just know you have not provided enough value. Do you understand? It's not a rejection. It's just a client saying, why will my clients follow you and drive all the way down to Ibejuleki, go all the way down to Ekpe, and person now say, I'm not interested? No, the person has not seen value, because value comes before price. Let me see, is it pinned? Okay, I think it's pinned. So, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't mean they are rejecting you. It means they are interested, but they are not sure. It means they are interested, but they need more clarity. It means they are interested, they are watching, but they are still scared of risk. Your job is not to force them. If you were part of yesterday's training, you will understand that you are not an agent. Your secondary job is being a realtor. Your primary job is being a real estate guide. When you call yourself a real estate professional, you do what the professionals do. You guide, you educate, you protect, you verify, you protect the interest and the investment of your client. Your job is not to force them. Why are a lot of realtors not selling? A lot of desperation. You will be saying, sir, I'm on target. If you don't buy from me, you cannot say that. So if you tell me now you think I'll now give you my money, 3 million naira or 3.6 million naira. So it's my own money you want to gamble with. So you want me to buy because you don't want your boss to scold you for not meeting targets. That's a very unprofessional thing to say. Don't be desperate. Let client be the one to seek you out. Your job is to guide them with confidence. Some of the objections a lot of us are used to hearing, let me think about it. When you hear let me think about it, what does it mean? I am confused, or I am. When a client tells you, let me think about it, write this down. The real estate meaning of that is, I am confused. It's either they don't understand it or they are not convinced enough. So what have you not done? You've not provided enough value. You have not shed more light on it. Clarity, remember, the clarity plus scarcity plus urgency equals closed deal. So when the client say, let me think about it, it means I am confused or I am not convinced. And how do you respond? You respond with, oh, I understand how you feel. You can respond, you can say something like, oh, sorry about that. Okay, let me shed more light on this. There are ways of answering an objections. Everybody should write this down. The formula is 3 A's. 3 A's. I got this formula from one of my ogas. For me personally, I use the CAM formula. I will show us all of the formulas, but the CAM formula is another form of this formula I'm sharing. There are 3 A's. 3 A's to handle an objections. To handle objections, there are 3 A's. Number 1A is acknowledge. Acknowledge. A lot of you can argue for Africa. When a client say, let me think about it, the next thing a lot of you say is, oh, what is there to think about now, sir? We have been in the hot sun since morning now. Consider somebody too. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Do you understand? The first thing you're expected to do is acknowledge. Oh, I understand. Real estate is a very, very important buying decision. So let me shed more light. You acknowledge. Don't say these things that I said now. Use your own words. Just acknowledge. Don't argue. Immediately you argue with a client when they tell you it is too expensive. Let me think about it. Let me ask my wife. I can't afford it. The next thing is immediately you try to argue, they just put up their defenses. Now it is now going to be harder to convince them. But when you acknowledge, you are making them feel like, no, I am not your enemy. I'm not trying to fight you. I am trying to shed light. So you acknowledge. Ah, I understand. Real estate is a very important buying decision. So don't worry, mommy. Let me explain these things to you, because when you tell me you want to think about it, so probably I have not shed enough light on the property. But if I may ask, like I said, the number 1A is acknowledge. Don't let me be too fast, because if I'm to answer that question now, I am using the 3 A's. I have acknowledged, Abby. What's the next thing? I address. address. For this is the formula for all objections. Somebody should come back and thank me later. If it does not work, when you see me outside, just change it for me. So the first thing I did, I said, real estate is a very important buying decision. So of course you will need time to think about it. So of course, yes. But I will need to quickly find out from you what exactly do you want to think about? Because I need to be sure that I have provided clarity on every aspect of this property. So maybe there's a part of this property you did not understand. Maybe I did not talk about the location well enough, or the accessibility or the return on investment. Just kindly tell me what exactly you want to think about so that I can shed light on it. Is it the location? Is that the title? Is the payment plan? Don't get angry. You see the way I'm talking. Do you understand? The, what have I done? I have acknowledged, I have I have addressed. The last A is ask. So what did you guys, what did you just see me do? I asked a question. I asked the question. So what exactly is it? Is it? I'm coming. What exactly would you like to think about? Because I know real estate is a very important buying decision. I need you to take your time, but I also need you to be sure that I did not miss out on anything. Do you need to think about the location? Is it the title, so that I can shed more light? And in case you need more resources on this, like videos, pictures, for example, like the title, I have more documents on this. If you want to see a live document, I have all of this. So I want to be sure, what exactly do you want to think about? Is life hard? I need you to type shikena for every objection on planet Earth. These three formulas work. These three formulas work on any objection on planet Earth. One minute, please. Ongoing. These three formulas worked on any objection. If the client said, I have been scammed before, it is too expensive, I'll get back to you, I need to talk to my spouse. If the person say I've been scammed before, it's not that they don't want to buy, they are just scared of losing money. I am so, so, so sorry. I am so sorry. And of course, you have every right to feel this way. I completely understand. Now, that is why our our titles and our documents are intact. In fact, we will provide you with these documents so that you can give your professionals to do a thorough due diligence on them. Do you understand me, sir? So, in fact, immediately we end this call, I will share this document with you. Give your lawyer, give your surveyor, let them do a due diligence because, of course, if I were in your shoes, I would have every reason to be afraid too. But I'll share these documents. They can do a due diligence. Would you like that, sir? I acknowledged, I addressed, and I asked the question. Do you understand? When somebody tell you it is too expensive, don't just say, too expensive. Don't be don't be saying that, sir. Don't be saying that, sir. Too expensive. Some of you say, do you know this location very well before even chatting us? You are telling us that before you know, both of you start arguing. I know the location. I was born in Ibadan. What do you mean by do I know that location? Before you know, that person will not end up buying. So if you say, that location is too far, it's too expensive. If anytime a client tell you that location is too expensive, that's because you have not shared enough value. When they are weighing value and price, the price is like this, the value is like this. Do you understand? It is your job to follow the 7-stage sales flow. Attract, engage, qualify, present, handle objections, close, then follow up. If you have never provided enough value, the location will keep looking expensive to the client. So when the client say, it is too expensive, I understand how you feel. Oh. All of us were in this country together. I understand. I understand. Things are really expensive, but even Gary itself is expensive. Gary itself is expensive. So, but this location we are talking about, I want to give you a guarantee that you can never get any estate selling at this present price. And the reason for that is this location is one of the hottest location in Ibadan. The location is problem free. Though Ibadan has one of the biggest local governments, has accessible road. They have 24 hours light. And this particular location is not affected by the circular road. So you are beginning to see that even this 3.6 million dam. So please, your conversation should be friendly. Don't be too hard. You see all the things I'm mentioning, ma. When I'm taking you on an inspection to this estate, ma, I want you to put on your Google map from the Ladoke Akintola train station to this estate. If it is more than 25 minutes, I will return your money that you wasted on fuel. This location. I want to tell you that at the price we are selling it, nobody is selling at that price. It's an absolute gem. By next week, the location that you feel is too expensive, the price is going up. It's going to 4 million. It's going to 4 million. Mommy, you are getting an absolute gem at the price we are selling. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's schedule an inspection. Okay, what day works for you? Do we do a Monday or do we do a Wednesday? Because those are our inspection days. Ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody to write this down. When you are scheduling inspection, when you are giving clients a date, do not give any open-ended suggestion. Do not give any open-ended suggestion. Don't be allowing clients, don't ever ask a client. Let me type it. Don't ever ask a client, when would you like to inspect? When would you, what if the person tell you next 3 years? Don't be you ask for time. Don't be you ask for time. Don't ever tell the client, when would you want to go? When would you? No. Always ask, always box them into a corner. And how do you box them into a corner? Always give them 2 options. Tell them, for example, now my own self, my inspection days are Tuesdays, Thursday. But at the end of the day, most clients always end up choosing Saturday. Oh. You guys are getting secret of the highest, best-selling realtors free of charge. This is what works for them. They don't use the word, when would you like to check so. No, they'll tell you, so our inspection days are this and this. So what day works perfectly for you? So you pick. Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? So if I say Tuesday and Thursday, the client can say, oh, I won't be available on Tuesday. Can we do Thursday? You have boxed them. Now imagine saying, when would you? That means you have shown them that you don't have work. You have shown them you are idle. They can call you on Sunday evening and say, let's go. And you will go. Please, let clients respect you and your time. If they don't respect you, if they don't respect your time, they can call you anytime. And you have no business being offended because you gave them an open check. You are a real estate. You have documents to send, you have objections. You cannot say, when would you? Like, you don't have a free day. What do? Box them into 2 options. So let them be the one to say, Tuesday and Thursday will not work for me. Sir, can you please? They will beg you. Can you please do Saturday? And what do you now do? What do? You now do like, okay, hold on, 1 minute, ma. Let me check my Saturday schedule. Deep down in your mind, you know you're not doing anything on Saturday, but don't make it look like that now. Don't make it look like you don't have something to do on Saturday. You don't tell the person, okay, I am currently checking my Saturday schedule. I will squeeze out Saturday for you. I will squeeze out Saturday. Because if today's deal don't go through, if you don't buy this property this week, I don't want you to buy at the new price. So what I will do is, I have a conference on Saturday, but I don't think I have to be there. I can always send a representative. Okay, I will squeeze out Saturday for you, ma. You that you are looking, probably you are even playing Candy Crush. You're on your the phone. You are checking. Maybe it's Candy Crush you are checking, but you make it look like you are busy, like you are checking Saturday schedule. Because truly, if you're a real estate professional, your days must be accounted for. Even if your Saturday is free, don't make it look like it is free. Check your schedule truly. If you can squeeze them in, squeeze them in. So box them into a corner. And the client say, okay, tell the client, okay, so our inspection days are Tuesday, Thursdays. Tuesday is almost booked. I think we have one slot left for Tuesday. We can still squeeze you in. We can do very early on Tuesday, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Tuesday. Is that okay, ma? No, no, I can't do that. Can we do Thursday? Or even Thursday. Please, can you help me? Help me. Let's do Saturday. Do you understand? Make your time valuable. Don't be available. Don't be too available. Don't look idle. Don't look desperate. We are talking about one thing and see where una carry me go. When the gbedu dey enter body, a lot of different things will be coming up. So for every objection on planet Earth, that formula works. Acknowledge, address, and ask. I need to talk to my spouse. I'll get back to you. It is too expensive. I've been scammed before. Should be an answer. My own personal formula that I know, the 3 A's was a formula I got from one of my ogas, in the industry, one of my digital marketing ogas. But the strategy that I've been using from day one has always been the calm strategy. The CAMP strategy is similar to the 3 A's. The CAMP strategy means you should confirm, ask, lead, and move. So how do you do that? You show empathy. So remember when the 3 A's, we said you should acknowledge, Abi. This one means you show empathy. Confirm, you show empathy. I totally understand. Awesome. Great. Incredible. Do you understand? Then the next one on my own list for my camp strategy is ask. For the other strategy, it says ask last. But for my own, what I was using before I started using the 3 A's is clarify the real concern. Okay, what exactly is holding you back? I totally understand, but can I ask, please, what exactly is holding you back? Do you understand? So any of these two formulas work 900% of the time. Show empathy, I totally understand. Then the next one is you ask question. Ask what is holding them back. Then the next stands for lead. Offer a new perspective. After they have told you what is holding them back, okay, let me explain how most clients, you can say, let me explain how most clients overcame this. Or you can say something like, the funny thing, ma, is that we just dealt with a similar client yesterday that has this same concern. And this is how we handle this. And this is the guarantee we give such a client. Do you understand? Client wants you to talk like they are not looking for somebody that is rushing. Somebody that say, have you filled the form? Have you signed? The client can smell your desperation from miles away. They can smell your desperation from confidence. You talk like you are a real estate professional. Remember, your first job is to provide solution. So what you are trying to do, the only reason you are this confident and calm is because you are trying to provide solution. What did I say yesterday? Who can remind me what I said about value? I said when you provide value, what follows? I need to this quote. When you provide value first, and what follows? I need an answer in the comment section. I need to be sure that those that attended yesterday's training, they have not used the training to eat amala sky. Oh yeah, what happens? What happens when you provide value? Provide value. Okay. So I was planning to give the person that answered that question first. I was planning to give the person 5,000 naira, but I'll save my money. When you provide value, sales is automatic. When you provide value first, when you provide value, when value is the first thing you are concerned about, sales is automatic. So I think I'm going to save my money. I'm going to save my money because I wanted to give the first person to answer money. So when you provide value, sales is automatic. When you provide value, sales is automatic. So you see the way I'm handling all of the problem. I showed empathy. I asked the question. I gave another perspective. Then, after a similar client overcame this problem and how we handle the issue, after you must have explained all of that, you now ask the client, does that make sense? Okay, thank you so much. So let's proceed to the next step. Why real estate professional talk like one? Let's proceed to the next step. When a client is hearing this, they know you are not gisting. Because if you are not closing, if you are not selling, you are gisting. Oh, you are gisting. So, what do I do? I'm going to copy these phrases and paste them in the comment section. You did not answer on time. Oh. Somebody said, I answered first. I've answered before you. Yeah, and you do not, you just said sales. That's not what I said yesterday. I said when you provide value first, sales is automatic. Now I'm going to paste these phrases in the comment section. These are phrases you are supposed to know because the top realtors speak a certain language that you are not speaking. You cannot call yourself a realtor and you are not speaking the real estate language. There are buzzwords, there are phrases, there are certain things the 1% speak that you are not putting in your own sentence. That's a valid concern. I hear you. Would it help if I broke this down? Many of our clients felt this way until they saw this. Can I ask, is it the price or the payment flexibility you're unsure about? Let's walk you through this investment together. Sorry. Here is why I think this is a smart move. So what am I going to do? I think I have a library of such phrases, but like I said, I will not share those. I will not share the resources. I will only share with people that are serious. Share with people that are serious. But let me post this one in the comment. These are phrases you are supposed to be using as a realtor. These are phrases you're expected to be using as a realtor. You have to speak like a realtor, the language of a realtor. Do you understand? That's a valid concern. This, that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are with me and you're enjoying every part of this training, please let me see hot brown dodo. Hot brown dodo. Let me be sure that I'm not talking to myself. Let me be sure I'm not talking to myself. Hot brown dodo. If you are yet to subscribe, do that. If you're just joining us, introduce yourself, like, and subscribe. That is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do. Introduce yourself in the comment section. Like, I want to see, somebody say hot brown dodo. Your head is there. Your head, you know that type of dodo. Dodo is not hard though. It's not hard. It's very, very, it's still hot, but when you bite it like this, The person that said hot brown dodo, God bless you. Person knows how I like my dodo. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I need more dodo. I need more dodo. I've gotten only 3 dodo. Let's proceed. Ladies and gentlemen, the secret to making money in real estate, I swear to God, there is no secret formula. There's no people that are making money from. Please don't join all those people that like to gossip. When you see a young 21-year-old, 20-year-old riding Jeep, living in a dream house, don't ever join anybody in peddling that rubbish. Ah, she's sleeping with clients. Why do you think she did BBL? Look at that guy. The guy is a gigolo. He sleeps with a rich client. Don't join them in saying all of that rubbish. Because if you know that there is money in real estate, you will know that these people are innocent of these things you are talking about. These people are doing it. It's not even known, it's not even your own business. There is money in real estate. And all of these things that mean. This training alone, just one module of this training. If a company calls me, Mr. Williams, come and handle objection handling for my staff. I Now 6 figures, oh, I don't do less than that. I am not bragging. I am sure I have people that probably, maybe I have 1 or 2 persons that have called me for training. They will tell you in the comments. Getting today is not quantifiable. I'm telling you secrets to selling in real estate. It's not hard. I don't want to be hearing the reason I'm not selling is because I spoke to one woman. Why are you speaking to one woman when you can talk to 300 women, 200 women? I want everybody to type this. I am not a beggar. Don't beg people to buy land. Oh. Type, I am not a beggar. You are not a beggar. When clients see you, let them see you. Let them tell you, nice suit, nice shoe, nice bag. Smell like a freaking millionaire. Look like what you are selling. Oh. Look like what you are selling. Clients will size you up. Oh. Clients will profile you. Clients will size you up. Clients will profile you. I have seen people lose deals because a client said, you don't look like the amount I'm about to give you. I pray that is never your portion. A client will tell somebody that you don't look like. I was training my in-house sales realtors, I think last week. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I was telling them a story of somebody that is very dear to me in real estate. She one of the biggest deal of her life. The first time she went for that deal, she was looking all fine, all whatever. Took Jeep, took company Jeep, official Jeep. She was somewhere in Ogun State when they called her that the Oga Patapata is around. Oh, the person that will give the final approval is around. Wherever you are, start coming. And that the day they called her, she was not with the Jeep because the first time she was going, she went with one of our Oga's Jeep then. This stuff I'm telling you I think it happened in 2015, 2016, 2017, a long time ago. She went with one of our Oga's Jeep. The day they called her, she was not with a Jeep. And the people she's to meet, she's meeting them at Ikeja. You just drop a Juju beggar. It's going. All this red sand on the road, they've done another makeup on her face. Her makeup was smeared. The bike, their bike already made her wig stand out. We can laugh about it now, but then it wasn't funny. What is she supposed to do? What is she supposed to do before meeting the final Oga? What she ought to have done is what is expected cut on fresh. You think ladies, real estate ladies that carry big bags, you think it is only phone and charger that is inside? Inside that bag, you see comb, you see makeup, you see brush, you see everything. What she ought to have done was just that same company she's going to meet the final Oga. She's just supposed to enter the convenience, just touch up. The whole thing will take her less than 5 minutes. Just touch up. The makeup that is smeared, just quickly do a light version. Comb your hair, spray your perf, all of the sweat, just clean up. But the way she was looking, she just go, okay, I'm here. She met the original Oga she met earlier that brought her the deal. The person she met earlier could not even introduce her to the final Oga. He said, no, the first time you came, you looked like, if I take you to my Oga, I can get fired. You don't look like the value of the check we're about to give you. And now, you look at yourself. You don't look like it. No, sorry, you can't meet him. It took a lot of time for her to get over it. Though. Cry, 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 cry. Because of one simple lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sharing this lesson to tell you that because of trivial things that you feel are insignificant, you might lose millions of naira. Don't be the one it happens to. You can share somebody's story now, it's painful. And the deal we are talking about, look at how many years ago we are talking about 2015, 2016, 2017. The deal we are talking about is not hundreds of millions. So we are talking about close to ₦1 billion deal. Do you understand? ₦1 billion deal as at that time. That deal would have changed our life totally. Because the people were interested in hundreds of plots. The only thing left is just meet the final Oga that will give the final approval. So, ladies and gentlemen, you will need, as a realtor, you need to have a site tour video. When we get to content marketing, I'll still tell you all of this, but always have testimonials, have screenshots. I will also share a script for you guys so that you know how to ask for referral, ask for testimony. You think Matthew 7:7 is limited to the Bible? Matthew 7:7 applies to real estate, more than every sector. In real estate, if you don't ask, you don't get to. If you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask for testimonial, clients won't give you free of charge. You took client for site inspection, client loves the estate, client is saying something, and you're allowing them waste all of that. If the client said, no, I don't want my video to show you, tell them, don't worry, I'll blur your face. Do you understand? You blur their face. You don't have testimonial, you don't have screenshot, you don't have review. It's just like me talking to a client. I have testimonial on all platforms. If you go to Google My Business and you type Cozy Evans, go and check amount of Google review that I have. On my folder, since I've started real estate, there's always a folder for testimonials and review. There are times I used to do feedback Friday. I'll do feedback Friday. I'll do testimonial Thursday. I'll beg my client, mommy, I know you're extremely busy, but I just need something that will take you less than just 1 minute to do for me. I just need you to tell me about your experience buying from so estate. Just in one word, you can make it a voice note. You can just type it. You can even do a video for me. I will appreciate it a lot. So I can post this video and if you have done well, if you are a realtor who have provided solution, clients will do it wholeheartedly. Clients will be happy giving you testimonial. In real estate, Matthew 7:7, if you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask, when we get to closing a deal to you, you understand Matthew 7:7 better. If you don't open your mouth to ask, you don't get. Somebody should type it, Matthew 7:7. If you don't ask, you do not get. So these are examples of objections. I don't trust that area yet. I totally get you. Most people felt that way at first because it's their first time of going. But check this. The I have a video, an inspection video, a site video, the major landmark to your estate. If a client say, that location is far, it looks far because it's your first time. I totally understand how you feel. What did I do? I acknowledge. I totally understand how you feel because it's your first time. But clients are rushing this location, and that is because the Oyo State government just completed the Ido-Eguwa Expressway. In fact, it is because of that road that prices of land skyrocketed from 2 million to 4.5 million. And our estate is selling at 3.6 million. It's an absolute bargain. But I don't want to, I'm not trying to convince you. Let me quickly send you a 1 minute video so that you can see how smooth that road is. That road will open doors for commercial. That road will open up for other things like banks and everything. And imagine you positioning yourself early. If you are not even ready to build anything, they're just having a plot there and going to sleep. Having a plot, and the company you're even buying from, Novaro Hills, they are not even saying you should do anything. Your land, once you pay an initial debt, they will give you the land. Once you are done, you can fence round. They won't stop you from fencing. You can fence round. Do you understand how you respond? If you notice, all of these responses have been given. I'm not too serious because the best-selling realtors are not too serious. They are not the most knowledgeable. They are not the most Queen's English speaking. They are not those that try to act posh and tush. I have looked at different examples of objections, their responses. It is too expensive. I've done all of that. So I have an objection library filled here. Can you see it? Then I also share top phrases to master as a realtor. Can you see? I put like 20 top phrases, words you can say. If clients are hearing a lot of the real estate language and buzzwords, they just go, oh, this person is a professional. This person is most definitely professional. When you say things like, many of our premium clients felt this way at first too. And I understand how you feel. As a premium client, you understand. You rub their head, play with me, play with them. As a premium client like yourself, I understand how you feel because many of our premium clients, they felt the same way too. So, but let me explain some things to you. You have played around with them, you have told them they are premium clients. Do you understand? Use buzzwords. I understand how you feel. If you feel it. No, I want to ask you a question, sir. How much do you think this land will be selling for in 5 years? A land that is facing a newly constructed road in Ibadan, in one of the biggest local governments in Ibadan. How much do you think it will be going for? August, it was selling for less than 1 million. Now, a plot is selling for 4.5 million. Novaro Hills, Cozy Events Limited, is selling their own for 3.6 between August and March, from 1 million, 1.5 million to 4 million, 4.5 million. Now imagine in the next 5 years, how much do you think it'll be selling for? Don't be too serious. The best job in the world, the best job in the world is sales. Sales. I pity people that say, no, commission is a commission job. Everybody wants to be in their comfort zone. When you wake up one morning, you don't know where food will come out from. You don't know where your next meal will come out from. That hunger, the energy, what that hunger will bring. You think people that are doing sales, you think they are stupid? You think they don't know how to be in a comfort zone? You think they don't know how to do jobs that will be paying them 500,000, 300,000? In real estate, you will see doctors, you will see lawyers. I'm a lawyer. See me selling land. Am I not supposed to be wearing wig and gown? The best job in the world is sales. Why is sales the best job in the world? Because there is no limit. There is no limit. There is no cap to how much you can make. In sales, nobody can say, you have made 3 million. Yeah, don't sell it again. No. There's no limit to how much you can make in sales. But you just want to be in one place, they'll be paying you salary, 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 salary. You understand? Right now in Nigeria, how much will anybody pay you that will be enough? I'm trying to understand how much somebody will pay you in this Nigerian regime. It's not, if they pay you 400,000, all you need to do is just buy fuel 3 times or 4 times in a month. Fueling alone has taken half of it. God now help you. Now you have children, you have responsibility. You need to eat, you need to pay house rent. And the normal way for calculating rental is if your salary, your rent, you are living in the wrong house, that means you need to downsize. That's the calculation. It's not me that made that calculation. That is the most logical calculation. If you are living in a house that's 3 months, your 3 months salary cannot pay, you are living in the wrong house. But that calculation, is it realistic? It's not realistic, because how many job is paying 500,000, 1 million naira? How many jobs is paying 700,000? That is the real reason why you need to see real estate. If you do it, it's impossible for you not to make money. That's the main reason why you need to do real estate and sell. You guys, now don't they allow this gbedu enter body. We are stuck in one place since. But the reason I just say these things is woman Kamilara, real estate. I've listed all of them and I've provided answers to them. I've provided answer to each and every one of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've been able to cover handling objection. Anytime anybody gives you an objection, what do I expect from you? I expect you to be dancing. You are expected to be happy, because objections are not blockages. Objections are not blocks. They are not blockages. Objections are bridges to deeper conversation. They are objecting because they are afraid. They are objecting because they are unsure. They are objecting because you did not provide enough value. They are objecting because they don't know. They are confused. Now, you answering that objection will lead to deeper conversation. Please, you say I don't like talking too much. If you don't want to buy, don't buy, Jare. You're in the wrong job. Oh. Go and look for another job. You're not ready to do real estate, because your job is clarity. You have to be a master providing clarity. If your job is to sell, if you just want to sell at all, through them. And in our community, what do? We don't fold when we hear any objection. We lean in, we listen, and we lead with clarity. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, if you're enjoying this training, type do. Where's the AC remote? Let me put on AC. 1 minute, guys, because Bedu is about to enter body. I think we'll stop at module 3 today. I really want us to finish, but we'll start at module 3 today. We stop at module 3, because if the training done the day too much, people go to sleep. Even module 3 alone, you go shake. And I intentionally want to do module 3 today, because what's the essence of all we have talked about when we are not talking about making the money? Module 3 is about how to close, how to seal deals. you have known how to handle objections. You have known how to qualify. Abi, I will now show you how to close. After you have handled objection, what is now the next thing you will do? I'm coming. Oh, just give me 2 seconds. Let me pick remote. Okay, I'm just seeing regular dodo now. What happened? Give me brown dodo now. Give me hot brown dodo. Somebody said this is a master class and an eye opener. Lesson, it is. It is an eye opener. And you don't need to feel bad about it, because I can tell you that 90% of realtors are guilty of the things we mentioned. So it's not about because it's not about negligence or ignorance. Some people have been in the industry for 6, 7, 8 years, and they don't have this type of systems you are getting. So it is indeed a master class. Don't feel bad. You should be proud of yourself that you are part of this training. 1 minute. Let me look. Okay. The remote is here. This place done the hot. Finally. Harriet, God bless you for giving me hot dodo. I hope Rafiat is watching this training too. I hope she's watching. I hope she's watching. I hope she's watching. Who can remember what we said earlier? We quoted Matthew 7:7, Abi. We said, if you don't ask, you don't close. It's similar to Matthew 7:7, but we are recouching it to, if you don't ask, you don't close. You and client have been talking. You don't know how to ask that. Okay, should we proceed, sir? You don't know how to even. You don't even have to present it. What if the client feels bad? What if the client feels that I'm rushing? Don't worry. We are going to teach you types of closing, different things you can say to close. If you don't ask, you don't close. Grant Cardone said, you are going to be hearing a lot of Grant Cardone, because these are people that we look up to in real estate. He said, every conversation that doesn't end with a close is a wasted conversation. Every conversation that doesn't end with a close. So imagine you have been talking to a client, you have talked, you've spoken, talk, you chatted, and at the end of the day, it doesn't end in a sale. That conversation, ladies and gentlemen, is a wasted conversation. Is a wasted conversation. That conversation is a wasted conversation. Every conversation that doesn't end with a close. I didn't say that. Grant Cardone did. Every conversation, I'm pasting it now. Every conversation that doesn't end with a close is a wasted conversation. I want to paste it 1 minute. Every conversation that doesn't end with a close is a wasted conversation.